Hi to all for a good Happy New Year. I don't believe I went into detail that I do my own setups within YouTube, but I plan to set up a new broadcast that represents me and this new year that we're heading into. It's 2012 New Year. But mainly I would like to possibly address issues currently taking place within our country and the world, and people are very skeptical in a lot of areas that are taking place with the whole geopolitical scene that's happening. And basically I'm shedding some light on those areas within this year, and I plan to make more of this understanding so people understand on different areas, not just an area where people think it's a Republican-Democrat issue, which I will mount in giving different ideas and scenarios, but it's basically a brainstorm page that I would like to address things that are currently taking place in our government right now, and what will be the fiscal impacts that is taking place in this year and the next. So this is an ongoing broadcast platform that I'm setting up now, and I'm so excited to to do this because it's in my position to notify and let people be aware of the coming things that are taking place this year. I mean, there are things that happened last year, but let alone this year is going to represent a lot of areas that are going to change in some world politics. So we're going to be looking at things in the economics, in our economy for America, but at the same time we're going to be looking at things that are taking place around the world, not just the United States, but it affects the United States, of course. And these ongoing wars that are taking place in the Middle East. And we're going to go into a lot of detail about the outcomes towards these directions that are taking place, and what we have to do as citizens to understand what is going to be the outcome to what's happening, because it's going to affect you and me, and it's going to affect everybody you know in America, not just America, but the world, because it's all happening now as we speak. And our own government, governments of the world have all pretty much signed on this type of approach for what they want to do for their country and for their people. But it's not all benefiting, because it's affecting on so many areas, not just on America, but everybody's feeling the same effects around different countries, saying, well, why is this happening? Why is the economy happening like this? And why are we having riots? People in Italy, people in Germany, people in France, and people now in Russia, thank goodness, are actually standing up now and saying, demanding what is going on that is taking place, and what is the outcome for all these things to take place in our new year. So I am a concerned citizen of my own country, America, but I'm concerned for the world, and for the people of the world. I'm pretty sure are aware of this and are apparent, and I think we have to work at a grassroots level as citizens from every country to communicate, to discuss these ideas. And so we brainstorm on a platform that government can at least have ideas from us as citizens from every part of the world to generate brainstorms and basically come up with solutions in our fiscal year, our trend that's taking place that's not benefiting anybody. It's actually turning out to be major proportions of turmoil, and it's going to be, as I see, economically disastrous times that you could probably ever think. And what behind that, wars. Mainly these are the topics I will be focusing on for this new year to broadcast. But mainly, I'm going to give you the facts, I'm going to give you the figures, think about what it is that people can communicate and say, all right, get this out there, this is not a lie, this is for real, and take it as the truth, because if you don't act now, you don't do anything now about what is going to take place, might as well just give it up, go along with the new year, not know, in despite of what's to come, that you will not be prepared exactly in different areas. So this is affecting what you eat, what you drink, what you breathe, anything you can think of that affects you, and by legislative laws that are being passed, and they're legal within our Constitution now and approved by Congress. And why I say that is, I'll go further in detail about my whole background, but personally, from my own opinions and my own analysis of what I've researched and what I've found out and discovered is what needs to be understood from people, so people understand what the real picture is, because government won't give you the real figures, the economy won't be giving you the real figures on what's happening, because it's all happening in one part from 10 different things taking place on 10 other issues. It's all merging into one collectivist source that's happening now, and we have no control over it. It's just all you can do is prepare for yourself as an individual, to prepare for your new year in safety, and just, you know, live it happily, but at the same time be aware, is the whole address that I point out in my broadcast. I'm very happy to be a part of doing this new thing for the new year, and to really see what the outcome is going to be like for this year, because it's going to be very interesting. And that's one other reason why I'm doing it, is because we know what the stages are that all this is coming to, and we have to prepare for measures beyond you can ever think. But yes, there are going to be some stricken hard points I'm going to come across, and I'm going to nail all the points down so everybody says, okay, well, this is what's going on. I think there's other videos on YouTube just like mine, but I'm going to be just another add-on to the extension to everyone else's clarifications of what's taking place in politics and global trends, and for the world to be aware of what's next to come. So this would be considered the Doomsday broadcast of 2012 website. I haven't entirely named the proper name for it, but I believe it's going to be the Doomsday 2012 Lookout website on YouTube. So you can rely on that. This is going to be my page for this new year and until next year, to be looking at the global catastrophes and disasters that take place. Thank you, and God bless.
What?